Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Boxycharm unboxing and try on. This is January, the first box of 2018's box. So if you want to see what's in this box and how the products work, then just keep watching. Rock 2018 is the theme of this box. I'm just going to go ahead and dive in. So I know the first thing here is this Dr. Brandt, and it's the Pores No More Luminizing Primer. So we're going to go ahead and use that first. I don't know how much to use. It smells like, actually like a typical primer. It reminds me of somebody else's though. Oh, Becca! The Becca Illuminating or Backlight Primer, something like that. That's what the smell reminds me of. So it's definitely not as thin as my Smashbox Primerizer, but it's not as thick as like a really thick silicone based one. So it's kind of that in between. So far so good. It does look very luminizing, which I like. And that retails for $38, and this comes with 1 fluid ounce, so that's really nice. So it does not have foundation in here, so I'm gonna go ahead, do my foundation, do my concealer, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that my face is done, the next thing in this box is the IT Cosmetics Brow Powder. It's their Universal Brow Pencil and Universal Taupe. So we will go ahead and use this. This comes with 0.0056 ounce, and it retails for $24. So this is what the brow pencil looks like. It comes with a spoolie on one side, and then you have your product on the other, and it is an interesting shape. It's like an oval. All right, we're gonna attempt to do this. I'm gonna pass on that just because of the shape itself is just too hard to get like your thin lines, and this looks like crap. So I'm gonna just pass because of that. The color isn't bad. The harder you push, the darker the color, but I also don't want to push hard to get the color. So I'm just gonna pass on that. Let's just stick with the face. So the next product in here is by Pure, and it is the Bronze and Brighten Dreamer Cheek Palette. That's so pretty. So it comes with a, let's do this right. Comes with a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. And this retails for $34, and it comes with 0.4 ounce. So I think these pan sizes are pretty decent, or I mean they're nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this out. Ew. Oh no, no, no. I just wanna show you, I don't know if the camera will pick it up accurately, but this is the bronzer. Like, it's very copper. Like, it's a bronzer shade, but there's so much copper and gold in this. That's not gonna work as a bronzer. They're calling that the Mineral Glow. So it's definitely gonna glow. I am going to attempt to put it on very lightly, but I'm also extremely fair. Let's find a brush that's not dirty, Julian. So I'm gonna try to just do it with this small brush, and hopefully that'll help. This is the Morphe M437. Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, okay. No, we're gonna continue. I'm going to make this work. Okay. I'm gonna really hard pass on that color. I think it's a really pretty color for eyeshadow. I think on a deeper skin tone, like I would say pretty tan to darker, it would probably be really pretty. But on fair, where I'm practically pasty, that's gross. No, that's so muddy. Like, I mean, so muddy. So I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette, and I'm gonna use the yellow shade just to kind of tone this down some. So now that we've attempted to fix this, let's just move on. So the next one in here we'll use is the blush. This they call just the Blush and Glow. So I'm gonna take my Morphe M53 brush. I think it's a really pretty color. I think if my face wasn't so muddy from the bronzer, I'd actually enjoy this blush. It did go on really lightly, which is something I enjoy. So the next product we're going to use is their highlighter, which they just call Afterglow. They are very powdery. Ooh. Okay, I think we got a winner. I really like that color. I'm definitely a gold highlighter person, so I really like that color. So overall, I think it's a good palette. I personally for my skin tone wouldn't use the bronzer, but it is a huge eyeshadow that you could use because it's a really pretty color. So the next thing is the eyeshadow palette. This is the Glam Metals by Crown. This retails for $25 and it has 0.48 ounces. So mine is broke, so I don't want to tilt it too much to show you, but this is the mirror, and then these are the colors. So as you can see, my top color is broke pretty intensely. I did contact Boxycharm, and I contacted them probably 3 days ago, and they just emailed me this morning, so they said that they're going to put in I don't know what they called it, I don't know. They're going to see if they can give me a replacement. Anyways, so we're going to try to use that palette. It does look like there's only 2 matte shades in this palette, which I don't really like that, but okay. So I already primed my eyes with my concealer and then my setting powder. I'm going to go in with my bronzer just to create my transition shades because this does not have that. So I would just use any transition shades you have. So I'm going to use the shade Pop Rock, which is like I'd call it like a sage green, maybe. So I'm going to use my MAC 242 brush to apply this. Just to bump it up a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Rock On. Sorry, it's hard to show you without tilting this. That's just, it looks like just a deeper shade, but still very similar to that first shade. So I'm going to put that just on the outer edge just to give it a little bit more dimension going on. For my bottom lash line, I'm just going to use my bronzer again and just buff that all over. So I'm going to keep this look really simple since I'm just testing out these products. So far, I think the shades in here are really pretty. I'm just going to swatch a couple of the other ones so I can see the colors. Ooh, hello. Ooh, I should have done that one. So these are just a couple of the swatches of the other shades. That bottom one is really pretty. That's the Rebel shade, which is directly in the center of the palette. That's, I think, a really good palette. I think it's worth the money if you want just something that's going to be your shimmer shades, if you already have like an all matte palette that you just need some shimmers. These are really pretty, and the pigments are really nice too. Like this is without doing any spray or wetting them or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes and then we'll be right back. Okay, so now that my lashes are done, I did use the Pure highlighter and I put that in the inner corners in my brow bone. So the last thing in this box is this Galactic lip paint. It's a matte lip paint, and this retails for $23. Looks like the shade is Demure, and it comes with 0.25 fluid ounces. So this is the color. Okay, so let's just ignore the absolutely terrible lip application, but besides that, the color is really pretty, and it feels really nice. I added up the total of this box, and this box comes out to $144. So I do think it's definitely worth that. This month was a really good month, I feel like. That's all I have for this video, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one.